following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I'll draw my gun just because Bears is worried and looking really sketchy.
I'll have an arm, pulling the shotgun from the side of the door, I guess, and keep it in the normal.
Okay. You don't see anything more sus than normal.
If he was gonna make a play, it would be loud. He'd have made it by now. Maybe he's just warning me to stay out of his way.
Well, I mean, if whatever it is has nothing to do with the police, then you can. But if it does have to do with us in our precinct,
He has your name, too. So be careful.
I'll be careful.
I might sleep with this tonight.
I did it.
You'll be dead! Damn it!
Well, I wanted to, although maybe under the circumstances, but anyway, I wanted to thank you as well for offering to take in my sister here too.
Certainly right. Need to keep her safe. Although if she ends up in the academy, I guess she'll be boarding there.
Still have to tell her about that. I wonder if she's in the same clinic as Babette. I could probably visit them both tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be happy with the whole precinct, academy thing.
I'll go with you.
Good, I might need the protection.
Alright, you guys go to bed.
I sleep with the shotgun.
Different bed.
Right. Vince, you have sexy dreams. And John, your dream basically, well...
Now you look like a fuckable cut of meat. But no matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you send it with. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved, bitch. And that's on a light day. You wrench out a fake smile every single morning and tell yourself it's going to be okay. But deep inside, you feel that if the only thing you cats did is come out to play, stay out my way. Motherfucker, this is your fate. This is what you chose. There is no turning back. Don't surrender. You'll just die sooner. 22 megatons of fun. I'll do to you what Hot Rod did to Optimus Prime.
Boing! Out the window.
Cat burglar?
Yes.
God damn.
What was he at the foot of his bed as a perched or something?
Yeah.
What were you doing here?
Yeah, it'll probably wake you up. Then a huge guy, taller than Adam Smasher could ever be, made out of 6 construction vehicles made of meat.
Fuckable? No.
Nice.
That wakes you up.
So close.
I had them. They were there.
I'll have a quick look around. Look like anything's been stolen. Click on the lights.
No?
Go to the... Well, in the first place I go, of course, is the shrine. Make sure everything's okay there.
Yes, yeah, everything has obviously been ever so slightly out of place, some things. Like, they've been examined, but, it's still there.
You correct it.
I'll get up and start getting ready.
He puts on his tab collars, his beige shoulder pad blazer, and his bell-bottom flares.
Of course.
With his platform white shoes.
That's how I imagine Stracker dressing.
Then he puts on his wide-brimmed, ostrich-plumed cap.
He's fabulous.
I'm not hearing a no!
No, I'm not putting that on now.
No.
I'll still be in my room. Guess going over and closing the window and peering out into the murky blackness.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Be a little sad that Candace isn't cooking breakfast, unless she actually
Wearing
is.
only an apron. As in your dream.
There we go. I don't know what food there is, but
Lonely O's. Depression hexes.
They make you depressed.
Wheat thicks.
Thanks.
Kibblesome.
I like wheat thicks. I like the fact that they try to choke me while I'm swallowing.
And also that the name is a lie because it clearly says in the ingredients there is no natural wheat in this.
And then I'll
It's spelled W-E-E-T.
Yeah.
I'll open the door and come out. Just in pants, holding the shotgun still.
Okay. Barrows comes into the kitchen. He's clutching a shotgun, wearing a pair of blue and white striped hoop-waisted clown pants, held on with green suspenders.
Or just blue pajama pants. Plain blue.
Blue hoops-waisted clown pajama pants.
There we go.
Held on with green suspenders.
Gotta get it right.
Why does no one ever want my clown pants suggestions?
Because they're not real man pants.
They're supposed to be baggy pants!
Oh, did I wake you up?
No, maybe.
Cat was in the room.
You have a cat?
Shouldn't leave your window open.
I didn't. I don't think it matters to her.
Oh, that cat. I thought you just meant...
No, cat burglar. Or Catherine.
I think we're on a first-name basis.
Catherine's her last name.
Oh. Tell me Jay,
It's Jay.
Catherine. Jay. And at least if if Candace knows the correct name. Castle said the same thing as well. Oh, she was escaping from that warehouse too. She wasn't stealing anything.
Oh, so you met her again.
Yeah, just out. She's the reason I found the hit, actually. She stole my gun and I chased her.
It's like she's stalking you. That city's a big place and she seems to just come by you all the time.
Club Viper, the scene of a horrible massacre last night. A burnt wreckage. Insurance is going to cover the cost of the damages up to 23 eddies based on the coverage, with a 50,000 eddy excess to be paid by the club owners, as is standard in Night City. Excess making total sense. It's why you have insurance, just so you can pay more money. The club, reportedly the victim of a gang hit. The excessive amount of firepower, however, has the NCPD scratching their heads with no clues as to what's going on. Pretty usual for the Watson division. And now back to you at the studio.
Horrifying news out there at Club Viper. Of course, this marks the end of Roger and the Solos' aborted tour of not very much success. We have an expert commentator video calling in all the way from England, a Mr. Diamond Geezer. Hello there. Hello. Is this sort of thing common to bands from England? The British punk scene, of course, having a certain reputation. It's only common to the bands made up out of ne'er-do-wells, criminals, and worthless, talentless pieces of shit. Roger St. Bergsend brought this on himself. Well, may God rest his soul, but at least now he can't hurt others. Well, indeed. That's unusually candid. I know. But at least the people will be able to commiserate along with his small group of teeny-weeny group of little fans with the Diamond Geezer Roger St. Bergsend Memorial Concert to be held in his honour and to, of course, pay for to make sure he is given the funeral arrangements that he would have wanted, to have his remains sealed in a solid block of lead and dropped into the heart of the sun.
I thought you said St. Bergsend survived.
He did. I guess they don't know yet.
Huh.
Unless
What do
it
you
went
say
wrong
to the
at
rumours
clinic.
that his body was not recovered from that? The only other answer could be that it was his fault, and he was behind it all. Frankly, let's give the poor deceased the benefit of the doubt. Indeed. It's probably best not to mock the dead or cast aspersions upon them. And coming up next, more about the Club Viper massacre and why this should terrify you and cause you to stay locked inside your homes in case Roger St. Bergson's fate happens to you.
Well, they're right about
Hello
one
there. I'm Officer Dogs. Today, Mr. Puggins is going to a club.
He did get a new one.
Oh.
But it's the same one you're going to get. I suppose I could play it again, but like I've only got 5 of these. There are only 5 of these.
Yeah.
It's such it's a crime.
We need more.
We need
Fits
more.
so well. They're right about one thing. There was a massacre.
At least you survived. Dan Babette survived.
Yeah. Well, she
And
got her.
apparently Adam Smasher survived.
Yeah, not that I could do anything to him. I did shoot him a couple of times, though.
Wow, not many people could probably say that they've shot Adam Smasher and lived.
Yeah. For now.
Stop looking at the window.
Can't help it.
Look, if he's out there and he's going to do something, do you think staring out the window is actually going to stop him?
You have to be aware of the attack coming for you to be able to evade.
He's in complete cover. I can't hit him.
Oh no, that came up. I just shot through the cover with the rail gun that I
Yeah.
have for that particular character.
I can't dodge it if I can't see it coming. Only reason I'm alive. I think Babette feared worse, though.
Yeah, I really should go to the clinic
See her tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Or today. Whatever time it is.
That's right, you wanted to go along too, but you want to go to church first, right?
Babette's more important.
That literally do that. That literally does that. 'Cause
That is a very Christian thing. Just going to worship, a little bit less important than making sure someone else is okay and fine. You can make up that later.
I'll make an extra confession. Whatever I have to do.
Well, do we want to go now, or do you think it's better to wait a little bit longer?
No sense waiting. I'll get dressed.
No, I didn't put the clinic.
That might be a good idea.
Gonna have to buy more shells. More slugs.
Well, Barrett goes back into his room. Now it's time for you to be bad.
I mean, I'll eat some of his weak things.
No.
Get down. There we go. They swallow in your throat. It's like they try to kill you. It's about asserting your dominance against the food. And we'll clean up after myself.
Dressed?
He comes out.
Yeah.
Want anything to eat before we leave?
No, I'm not hungry. Might get some rice later.
No, from the pandas.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go. Not exactly on duty, but
check.
you never know.
Head out.
Okay. You guys leave the building. Red sky overhead seems comparatively light. It's a warm day. Weird for this time of year. And then you remember, oh yeah, all those particles basically in the atmosphere just... Yeah, right. Well, at least it's not raining! Ignore any rain sound effects that might be in that hour-long loop of the game that I just used for some. If that happens to come up in this bit, it's just not happening. That's someone's pipe burst and
It's
leaking.
leaking.
Yeah. And even though that would have a completely different sound profile, but never mind. You walk down the street.
Catch a bus. get there.
Yeah, sure. Where are you going exactly?
The clinic closest to the precinct, I believe you said.
He blew that up.
The closest-
So Central Clinic would be in the Marina District.
Yeah.
Mm.
You head on down there. You get out. It's very, very busy. There's like people all bandaged up in slings with blood soaking through them all over the place, just waiting for a clinician to be able to see them. There's burn victims also there. There's a mother weeping over her child who is like crying because they're in so much pain, but they can't be seen.
So this is actually like unusual. Like I know that.
This is unusually busy.
Yeah, okay. Something must have happened.
Yeah. It's been a bad night.
You see a couple of cops you don't recognize there. They're like taking statements.
Give them a nod.
Are you wearing your uniforms, is it? Or are you wearing civilian gear?
It's a bit civilian gear, but still wearing armor jacket, still got the hat on.
You give them a nod, okay. They one of them looks at you like, what?
I still have the. I guess I have the radio like under my coat, so I'll show I've got a police radio.
Here comes over. Hey,
Hey,
tell me where you got that.
I'm off duty. Badge.
Shit. I thought. You don't want to know what I thought.
No, I understand.
Okay, carry on. Have a good day.
Bad night, was it?
Yeah, some big Borg motherfucker ripped up Watson.
Club Viper.
Yeah, that too. No, this is another thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, someone attacked a night market.
Interesting. I'll let you get back to your work there.
Yeah, thanks.
Watson. Do you think we should call the lieutenant and see if they need any additional help?
After we see Bebe.
Yeah.
Or if your sister. Bebe might not be here. You go see the receptionist, but don't be surprised if they're a little short with you.
Oh yeah, I can understand.
Okay, you go up to the reception desk.
Mm-hmm.
You peer over the edge and you talk to the receptionist.
Hello. Just wondering if either Babette Renard or Nicole Straker are here. Patients.
Who's asking?
Vincent Straker.
Nicole Straker, your sister.
Yes.
6th wing in the bin ward.
Oh. And Babette, is she here as well?
I can't disclose the nature of anyone who may or may not be in this, who is not a direct relation of anyone asking.
Police badge?
Why didn't you start with that?
I don't want to be pushy.
She was discharged into her own custody about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I just missed her then.
Either that or that's just when the documentation was filed. We're so busy.
Fair enough.
Look at how busy we are.
Yeah, I won't keep you any further. Good luck. I'll go see my sister. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll go and find Barrows first before going up.
Any luck?
Nicole's here. Apparently Babette was here, but she got discharged, well, somewhere between 3 minutes ago and longer.
Well, we can always call her if we want to meet up.
When
Let's
she
go
got
see
out,
her.
she mustn't be too bad.
Let's go see your sister.
You knock on the door before when I arrive.
It's a ward. There's many people in this room.
Oh, I can't get in there. That would make sense in Night City, especially. I'll go into the room and then I'll do that thing where you. I'm assuming most of the curtains are at least open a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll look in each one until I see.
Sister turns over. She's got like a little curtained off, very narrow bed.
Yeah.
There's like a basic metal table. It's got like a glass of what you presume is water, a tissue, and a like a long bolt casing from some kind of exotic assault rifle. Like just like a long shell.
Nicole.
Oh, of course. God, why can't I ever wake up to like Brad Pitt or something? I know he's dead, but
Funny.
How you doing?
oh, it hurt all over. Whatever they were dosing me with sucks. I want it.
You shouldn't have it.
I don't fucking know, dumb shit.
Good. That's a good start.
Doesn't stop the craving. God. They
Yeah,
say it's
gotta-
going to be another like hour or so before that drug kicks in and it will take it away.
Oh, okay. Do you know when you're going to get out?
Oh, they're not letting me out. Apparently, some bastard signed me up to an academy pre-program.
Yeah, that was my lieutenant.
Captain.
Was it the captain?
It was the captain.
It was the captain who... My captain who did that.
I'm not going to be one of you pigs.
Why not?
Because you're pigs.
You could be internal affairs. It's their job to police.
Is that an
the
option?
police.
But so I'd be double bacon cooked in its own bacon grease.
No, it's
Smart.
your job. They're under a lot of scrutiny. It's their job to catch the cops who are corrupt.
All cops. So they just catch all the cops?
Well, they try.
What's up? Oh my god.
What's that from? I'll go over and...
Well, I don't know.
Weapons tech? Might it
Yes.
have been, yes, it's the thing that I suspect it is, or yes, I should
No,
roll
you should roll that. If you want to roll that, you should roll that.
16?
You're not 100% sure, but this could be a specially manufactured round for a railgun.
Someone will send you a message.
Mind if I hold on to this?
Hey, sure. Whatever. Like, I could stop you, right?
I wouldn't do anything you didn't want.
Look, this might not be the best of news, but Barrows has extended an invitation for you to stay with him.
This isn't like some Joe Biden thing, is it?
Joe who? Look, I don't know how it's going to pan out when you do get out of this place, or if you end up in the academy.
I don't really have a lot of choice, so I'll say yes for now, but as soon as I can...
We'll put Stryker on the couch.
No, thanks.
Oh no, then he'll just get more bitter and resentful that I'm better looking and more talented than him. I am.
She's right.
Oh, so you are one of those.
Ah!
Sorry. I'm gonna... It's Sunday, so they won't be there, but tomorrow I'm gonna talk to the people about the cube. Pending our notice.
It's not like I have anything there.
Well, they took everything of any value out of there, including your stuff. Not that
Yeah.
you had a lot.
Yeah, well,
I don't even look in that box.
thank God.
That's your private stuff.
I know.
Well, I'm glad
Why
to see
are you here?
I'm visiting to make sure you're okay. You know I do love you despite everything.
Stupid.
You're all I've got left.
Oh, that means you're all I've got. Oh my God, no. Oh,
You could do worse.
I could. That's the problem. Sorry, I'm having real trouble thinking and seeing and breathing.
That's fine, you relax. We'll leave you. Just call me when you're when you need picked up.
When did you get a car?
I didn't, but you don't know where Barrows lives, so we'll have to stop by and
You were
Oh,
actually...
that's a good point. God damn it, when did you get the ducty?
She was actually pretty close back at the warehouse. She mumbled something about Primrose Lane.
Huh.
That's the nice area of Watson. Well, comparatively.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only slightly feces.
that's why I picked it.
You rest up. I won't embarrass you by kissing you on the forehead again.
Good. Okay. The plaintive sounds of wailing mothers watching their children die in their arms fade behind you.
Do you want to call the lieutenant while I call the vet?
Yeah.
We'll deal with Barrows first.
Wish I could do more to
Because
help
he has a
those people.
mustache.
Mustache.
I've picked up my agent, so I get I'm cool. I'm telling you, I'm just calling her directly. I'm not calling the fucking precinct with the radio.
You get this phone cannot be reached. This agent cannot be reached.
Maybe she's busy. I'll try radioing. 3 William 56. Call again. You're on QB. Wonder if we need any extra support with how last night went. I heard there was another attack. Why don't you call your captain? I called the lieutenant. Didn't get through. Some help that was. I miss Lena.
Yeah, well, she needs time off too. She needs to make those sick gains.
We clearly don't need time off. What does she need time off?
Because she's an NPC. Alright, so you called Babette. Vincent, it is good to hear from you. It is me, Babette.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you too. Barrows told me some of what happened last night. Sorry to hear. Good to hear you're alright though.
I'm better.
And you're cleared.
That is not official yet. But Detective Weller says that she sees no reason to continue operating under my cloud of suspicion. It depends how convincing she could be to that horrible Captain Gates.
Is there anywhere we can meet up today? Somewhere?
Probably not. I am expecting a visit from Netwatch.
Oh, of course. That makes sense.
We
When you get a free moment, I'd like to see you in person and talk with you.
Of course, probably Monday. You can come in early.
Okay, that sounds
I
good.
will be there.
Okay.
Hopefully, I will be doing some work, but you can interrupt me.
Just one question before I let you go. Are you interested in speed brawl at all?
For the audio listeners, if I don't cut this out, this is me just quickly looking for the human perception skill. There it is. Boop.
Oh. Alright, I understand. Well, yes, of course I am.
Well, I have tickets to the next game. If you'd like to join me, I would love if you would accept that invitation. Front row seats.
We're not corrupt.
I would be delighted to join you. We can watch your lovely friends.
Yeah, well, my favorite team's playing.
I understand completely.
Good. I'll see you tomorrow, and good luck with Netwatch. You'll do fine.
Bye.
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 Babette can't catch up. Netwatch is
Of course.
catching up with her today.
I couldn't get through.
Hmm.
Her agent was disconnected or busy or something. The asshole on the radio was not very helpful. But maybe he's had a hell of a night.
Probably.
You could try swinging by.
I was just thinking the same thing. Should we swing back home and, maybe get our uniforms on? Just in case.
Yeah. Or at least pick him up.
I get the feeling we're going to be heading through to the other room to quickly slap a battle map. which I will do while you walk home and chat and
I call
put
it
on
battle
your
slap.
No, well, I mean, the system I'm using actually means it's pretty. I can slap together a battle net pretty quick.
There's
But you
always
guys just carry on in character for a little bit, and I'll be right back with killing you softly with completed uranium railgun rounds.
Oh, you should be concerned. This.
Okay. What is it?
It's a shell from a railgun.
Oh.
I don't know why it has a shell. It shouldn't need one. But it does have one, apparently.
And this was what was sitting on
It was in your
Nicole's
sister's room.
tray. Is this you mentioned
If
you were
only,
shot
ever,
at by
if
one
only ever been fired at by a railgun once.
was it last night?
It was last night.
And was it Adam Smasher?
I think it was Adam Smasher.
So you're saying he's leaving a message
Yeah.
for us to stay out of things?
I hope that's what that means.
Are we staying out of things?
I would like to hope so.
Okay.
At least for now.
Like I said, I realize there are certain things where we can stay out of things. It depends how involved in the precinct this becomes.
It's a
But if
tricky
it's some-
combination.
If it's some personal thing between him and these other factions, then by all means he can do whatever he wants.
It wasn't just the other faction he was cutting down. It's everyone. More targets, more fun. But I get what you mean. And it's tricky. On one hand, depending on what he's doing, we can't exactly not interrupt. But what do we expect to do?
Also, it would just bring more heat on the precinct, and I don't think the precinct can afford heat from someone like him.
I'm not even sure heavy weapons would be able to do anything.
Oh no.
Oh, we have a guy that looks like RoboCop.
Yeah, but I think even this would go through his armor like it was butter.
Yeah. That thing hit right beside my head.
Oh.
This close.
I can see why you're a man of God. Only somebody who prays and has the favor of God would be as lucky as that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd say it's unlucky, but
I'm not so sure about that. I survived after all.
exactly. I mean, you lost a hand the other day.
Yeah.
It could have been your head.
Could have been. Hey, one less road con, one less iron sight. At least there's that.
Hey, you must have lived for however old you are in the NCPD for, something.
I hope there's a reason for it.
Maybe it's because you're a damn good cop.
Maybe I just got someone looking out for me.
Well, then I'm rubbing shoulders with the right person.
As long as you stay alive.
Here's hoping. Maybe
Small
I'll,
talk.
Maybe I'll join you at church when you go.
It's probably for the best. Father Kevin's a good guy. Though we'll be leaving Watson to go see him.
Oh no. Leaving the shithole.
Hey, it's
Whatever will I do?
It's not the worst place in Night City.
Well, no,
Not yet.
it's not a literal war zone. It's just extremely close to being one. Holy shit. You saw the people at that hospital?
Yeah. They don't deserve this kind of treatment.
No.
Well, maybe some of them do, but not those kids.
Might as well go along, John.
When the nuke went off. But it's probably gone wrong long before that.
Well, must have. There was a reason the nuke went off. Nukes don't go off when everything's alright with the world. I just hope that whatever this is would smash her. Doesn't affect. No, I don't mind if it. I mean, I prefer if it doesn't kill me, but I don't want it to affect other people that I care about, like my sister and Babette and our new friend Candace.
If he always operates like he did at the club, then we need to be careful. He's very happy for collateral damage. Me and Babette were lucky to get out of there alive. She hasn't got the same reflexes I do. It's tricky to get out of the way of grenades.
Well, yeah,
She was brave, too. When we were escaping, she could have just ran, but she picked up Roger. Well,
she was the one that saved him?
I tried to hold him. I tried to hold back Smasher for a couple more, for enough seconds for her to get away. But she was already torn up. Her arm was busted. She didn't have to.
I'm almost glad I wasn't there. It would have broken my heart to see her in that condition.
She handled it well.
Copyright. Otherwise I just have to nip out again and do another.
I think Miss White's trying to make the moves on me.
Claudia.
Although she was really drunk.
Oh. Wait.
Kind of
she
off
was.
the ground.
Oh, interesting. You see, I don't know if you know this. I asked Claudia to go to the. Well, I was going to ask Claudia to go out for a drink, but she wasn't there. She'd already left. This was last night.
Although it looked like she was getting molested by Proppy. She wasn't very happy about it. Well, I mean, she was really drunk, so I don't know what she was thinking.
Well, I mean, she was already drinking on the job.
Yeah, she was wasted.
During the day, so if she went for a drink later... I was mostly going to ask her for a drink because she didn't get to join us for the celebration. I thought maybe she'd agree, but I was also a little worried about her drinking earlier, so...
I'm sure it's fine. She can handle herself. I hope.
Well, to be fair, I would have thought that Candace would be able to handle herself, and look what almost happened to her.
Yeah, but that was a little bit more than a few thugs.
Yeah, her drink spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not surprised that she's drinking more. Miss White.
Oh.
Technically, she was in charge of the armory and the the extra ammo supply we were given.
Oh, of course, and it was sabotaged.
Yeah. So
She's come under fire.
the precinct wasn't to blame. Didn't have any blame for her, but the 12 cops that died at the ambush.
Look, she's
got to weigh heavy on her shoulders.
She normally could have been able to check it better, but she's had so much
She
to
doesn't
deal
have
with
the
and
time.
the motor pool. Exactly, so she probably just opened the thing and said, yeah, that's ammo, that's there, and closed it again.
Would you be able to live with yourself without an extra drink?
I work a little bit differently. I just overwork myself and put in extra effort to make up for it.
I'm not sure I'd be as strong.
I don't know if it's a strength, but it's just what I do. I feel like if I make a mistake, it's up to me to correct it by overcompensating. And I call it overcompensating because I realize that I'm kind of doing it.
Maybe that's what I'm doing ever since the... Well, anyway.
Since you accidentally shot that kid.
Yeah. Since then. You haven't asked about that before.
I figured you'd tell me when the time was right. Like I said, we've only known each other for like 5 days.
It was an accident.
Well, of course it was. I mean, I figured it was either an accident or the kid was up to no good.
The kid was just trying to cover for her father.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, sometimes you do stupid things for the people you love.
I should have seen it. I shouldn't have shot. Hell, maybe I did see it.
Look, we all make mistakes. That doesn't make you a bad person or a bad cop.
Still unforgivable. But
Hey,
maybe I'm
isn't that
just.
up to God?
I don't think I'd accept it if he forgave me.
Maybe in time you can be worthy of forgiveness. You can make up for it.
Maybe I'm just overcompensating,
Maybe.
trying to do better. What little time I have left.
I mean, I know it's not as simple as you can't just say I took one life. If I save another, that doesn't make up for it, does it?
Doesn't work like that.
Exactly.
Especially with a kid. First time I shot a kid too.
I think you did well if you've been in the job for 20 plus years and that's the first time you shot a kid.
It's better to disarm the situation, I guess.
Hey, as long as you've learned from the mistake and you don't do it again.
Yeah.
So many people fuck up and then they just keep fucking up in the same way.
Try not to, I guess.
Well, you know, crime's getting worse in Night City. It's not surprising that kids are getting put in the crossfire or even getting involved.
You should know, I guess, if you're living with me. The father, he's a high up in the Casano family. It's another crime family that sounds ominously similar to the Cardosos, but it's different. I have to keep checking. So he may come after me.
Does he know?
He knows. Are you bitter?
But he hasn't come after you yet.
Hasn't been seen in a while.
Was he laying low?
Must be. Maybe he's plotting something.
Did he play his hand a little too well during the situation or something?
What do you mean?
Like, did he go from somebody who was a little, you know, sketchy but not outwardly guilty to, like, hey, he's just straight up a criminal now and we could arrest him, so... Something like that?
I don't know.
You guys haven't been getting too maudlin, have you?
Can't wait to hear what you guys have been saying so I can tell you it didn't happen.